Hey, I kinda fucked up TBH, most of this is my fault. To give some background, I haven't been on a date for nearly 2 years. My past relationship that lasted years cheated on me and it really fucked me up to the point where I basically gave up on taking care of myself. It was really, really bad. So fast forward to present after a lot of gym and soul searching. Where I matched with this really cute girl, but when I talked to her I found her to be the most amazing girl. Now most people would say this is just infatuation, but it felt really special. I genuinely felt like I could spend the rest of my life with this girl and I would be happy. Also, I need to mention because it's relevant to the story, I get panic attacks a lot in my life. My therapist said I have type C PTSD, it's just been a factor in my life since I was a kid. It really comes out when I think someone hates me and it's the worst feeling in the world. Now most of our talks are about our past relationships, beliefs, or just mundane stuff, and I was so happy just to talk about anything with this girl. I felt like I finally caught my break. And she was saying the same things, so I'm not the only culprit in this. She would say I was the best guy she ever met, how was I real, and that she really, really liked me. Fast forward today, we meet up and we had the most amazing date I've ever had. We just talked and held each other's hand, and just kind of vibed with each other, and it felt magical. I brought her home and then went home myself, and I was absolutely in a euphoric state the whole time. She said the same thing. I said loved her during the date and she said the same. We continued texting, this time she told her friends about me and they said this was not normal. Now to give the benefit of the doubt, they are right in this situation. I know you are not supposed to say I love you or hold hands at the table in the first date, especially in the country we are in, which is a very conservative country. Also, I was staying here for about a year to spend time with family, and to help out some universities. That was also a red flag. I told her that yeah, they do have a point and they are looking out for her. I told her I would be happy to meet your friends to ease off their tensions, and I wanted to introduce her to my friends as well. We were supposed to do another date before I go to the countryside for a few days to meet family, but she got really sick so we couldn't. I was comforting her during this time and I may have overstepped the boundaries by messaging too much how she was feeling. She started messaging during this time that she will hurt me eventually and that she is working through some stuff and had suicidal thoughts. I told that we can work through it together, and I have a lot of issues as well, like my PTSD and such, and am not most go-lucky cheery person in the world. She said okay, let's do it, we can get through this. I was doing gym at the time, she hasn't messaged me in hours. I thought okay, she just needed some space, I'll send some random pictures of cats I found on the street. I got the message that she didn't want to continue the relationship and she was not ready for a serious relationship. I initially handled it matterly by saying that I can't stop her if she felt that way. But after doing personal bests and 3 exercises, and a long walk where I cried my eyes out, I felt like I had to fight or I would regret it for the rest of my life and I will never find peace with it. I messaged saying hey, can we talk, can we at least discuss this, or at least tell me why. The more she didn't respond, the more my anxiety flared up and more panic I had. I felt so shitty in the moment and I knew it was wrong to do, but I couldn't get that though out of my head that she hated me and that she would hurt herself or something, and my thoughts never stopped, it only increased. I kept on texting, I tried to call. This lasted one night until am, usually an hour in between every message. It got really bad and I was really worried for her, and I eventually tried messaging her friends saying please check up on her. Because of that she blocked me on everything except cell. I really wanted to know that she is okay and if she hated me. I called a bunch in my panic state and I barely could speak, and I texted until her sister answered. I constantly said sorry, I tried to explain myself but I was constantly breaking up my words. The sister eventually just said look, this relationship only lasted around days, you cannot be in love with her, she is okay, do not call again or we will bring people in, respect her boundaries, get some help, you are mentally unstable. None of what she said was wrong. I was so relieved when I found out she was okay, all my panic was just whipped away. I know it's stupid and wrong and dumb, but it really did calm me down. Now I just feel so embarrassed and feel horrible. Look, I know I did bad, but I just want to move on and try and heal from this so I don't fuck up this badly again. Or even ways to get this pit out of my stomach. TLDR, girl didn't want to continue relationship. I got worried that she might hurt herself or hated me and panicked to the point she really does hate me.